Welcome back everyone to Dual Voyager, the best place to play the One Piece TCG card game. Today we have an exciting matchup between Vegapunk and the new OP17 Yellow Charlotte Linlin deck. So let's see what happens. We have Tinkerer versus Firefist Owl. Here we go, it's Tinkerer's turn. They're thinking quite a bit on their first turn. This is the brand new deck, so they're probably reading the cards. They decide to pass. Pass it over to Tinkerer again. Play out, use effect. Draw a couple cards. Pass it over. Vegapunk's turn. Use Vegapunk effect. Play out. Use effect. Search. Activate stage. Pass it over. Linlin's turn. They're going to play out their Jewelry Bonnie. They're going to play out their Zeus. They're going to gain a life and pop their opponent's character. Pass it over. Use one Dawn to play out. That's pretty strong. If Vegapunk can keep healing, this is going to be a good duel. Use event. Pass it over. Play out character. Use effect. Gain life. Pretty insane. Vegapunk effect. Rest of Dawn to play out. Swing into lead. They'll probably take. Why not? You have a bunch of triggers and you can just heal again anyways. Play out their rush character. They're going to swing in. They take again, which kind of makes sense. Activate stage, restand, pass. Play out character, effect, gain life again. Make them discard. Swing into their Luffy. They counter out. Play out Zeus, pop the Luffy. Play out Bonnie, use effect. Swing into life, counter out. Swing into life again. They decide to use 2 cards to counter out of that. Swing into life again. They decide to take. Is there a counter? Yes, there is. I mean a trigger, not a counter. Use stage, restand, pass it over. Turn 11. Let's see what the Linlin player does. They swing into character. They counter out. Play out Linlin. Gain life. Pretty insane. That's just how yellow decks roll, man. All of these cards are available on dualvoyager.com. This is where you can play the new OP17 Charlotte Linlin deck. Check it out, dualvoyager.com, everyone. Stack a whole bunch of Dawn onto their character, and they're going to swing into life. They're trying to be aggressive. Tinkerer will counter out. Swing into life again. They will use 2 cards to counter out there. 1 card to 1 card in hand. They will take, and then they will take again. Vegapunk effect. Play out Borsalino. No heal. Right, that makes sense. Or did they heal? No, they didn't. Linlin player is thinking. This is a tricky situation to be in with 0 life into a full opponent's board. So we will see what Tinkerer decides to do. He's a good player, so he usually weasels his way out of these situations. So let's see what happens. Swing Bonnie into character. Then you're going to swing into the board again. They take both I guess they have no cards in hand, so that kind of makes sense. Gain life, add a few cards to your hand. It's a pretty strong turn right there, especially in this type of a game state. Okay, it's looking like Tinker's swinging it back pretty strong here. I'm not really sure what the Vegapunk player is going to do to get out of this, so we'll have to see what happens. I mean, they do have 3 life, so I guess it's not over for Vegapunk. But they just top decked a blocker. Okay, that's actually probably pretty strong. That maybe was the best card they probably could have top decked. Stack a whole bunch of cards onto Borsalino and swing. Okay, stage restand, pass it over. Linlin's turn. They are thinking. It's starting to look more 50-50 again. Okay, gaining life is pretty crazy right there. Okay, we're going to swing in the leader. They take, use trigger, play out, add the card to hand. That card's pretty strong, that blocker. If they can keep just swarming the board, this is going to be alright for Vegapunk. Alright, swing into lead. They counter out. Swing the lead again, they block. Swing into lead again. They take, use trigger. Swing and lead again, they block. Pass it over. Again, top deck Borso. That's absolutely insane. They swing lead, he counters out. Swing lead again. He takes. Swing lead again. Oh, Fire Fist might be going for it. Does he have game? Swing lead again. Tinker takes. So 10 life. Wow, Fire Fist wins, guys. That was an absolutely insane duel. You can play a duel just like this on duelvoyager.com. Check it out, everyone. Peace.